Okay, we're not in Kansas anymore. We're back in the dungeon. So let me show you what we got today. There's a couple of you guys out there that have just been dying to see one of these videos. So we're gonna give it to them. It's a new year, and I'm gonna make a practice of giving people what they asked for. So we have a door here, rust hole. I didn't weld it up or anything, so maybe someday in the future, Pisser, you can dig the Bondo out of this one and weld some metal in there. But we're going to spot the door in. We don't want to paint the whole door, so it's going to be a spot job there. And then we're going to spot the roof in there. And then we're going to spot the roof in here. We don't want to clear the whole roof, just spot it in. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this real quick. So we got our paint mixed up. We'll go ahead and throw it in the DeVelvis GTI. I'll put you on the stand out here, and we'll go ahead and butch the first car for the year. Alrighty. Let me just go grab that paint gun real quick, and we'll get to it. Slide by you guys. So we better not rush that too much now. But yeah. There you go. Throw it on there. Throw it on up there. that flash off a minute. And basically, when you got to do this, not recommended repair. You want to scuff it with a gray Scotch Rite pad to where you're going to stop your color, and then you want to have a little scuffy area where you're going to stop your clear. And if all goes well, it'll look pretty decent. But we'll be doing this over in 6 months from now. So, but like I said, you got to give them what they want. So. I would have just scuffed that roof and cleared the whole thing, but yeah, just keep giving and giving, man, and pretty soon you don't have nothing to give. So we'll let that flash. Hang out in here for a minute. Doop. So, it'll get cold tomorrow, in the 20s they said, so it must be really cold where you guys are at. All that wind blowing this weekend's gonna make it down here, I guess. So, try to hurry up and get this job done and get back to the house where it's warm. Cold over there, Jeff? No, nobody's home next door. So, I'll probably go ahead and, I don't know if you guys want me to make a long video today or not, but maybe make a long one, I guess. Why not? Take a while to upload it, but that's no big deal. So, got a couple people that don't want to be on the shirt, and a couple people that want to be added to the shirt, so hopefully today we'll have something to show you guys. And somebody didn't understand what the shirt was about. And the shirt's about the people that watch and comment on the ET Garage, and about the ET Garage getting everybody involved and sharing on our projects. And you don't necessarily have to make a video to be on the shirt, if you comment on somebody's page and leave questions and stuff, you sort of add to the experience. And I was sort of wanting to, reach those people that make it, worth putting a video up, we could all make shirts for our individual page or our channel or whatever you want to call it, but that's for us. And if you guys want shirts of VW Darren, I guess I could make one of those, or Slow SRT, or Greg Porter, and but I think Greg and Matt and all those guys have said time and time before that the thing that makes it worth doing videos for them is the comments. Interacting with the people on the page, not necessarily watching other videos. We all watch videos, but you don't necessarily have to make a video to contribute. When you leave a comment and ask a question, it makes it worth making the video. So that's why I didn't concentrate on any one car or any one channel. I think it's about what you find when you go to the YouTube Garage. Pretty much anything you're looking for. You can get it from the young guys, you can get it from the old guys, you can get it from whoever you want to watch, and you can pick your own favorites. And but that's basically it. That's all I want to say. I had a couple guys that just didn't want to be on the shirt because they felt like they didn't contribute anything. But just because you're not making a video right now doesn't mean we'll buy a camera and make a video a month from now. So that's what the shirt's about. And we'll make all kinds of shirts. Once I get a hookup on the shirts, and we'll do some catchphrase shirts, and we'll add people to the shirts as it grows, and we can do all kinds of stuff. So I just thought this would be a good idea to give back to the guys that maybe don't make the videos, but do the comments, because it's just as important as the video. Because without you guys making comments and asking questions and thumbs up and thumbs down it just wouldn't be worth it. You know, you put a video up and nobody did anything. So that's what the shirt's for. It's to show the appreciation that I have for the YouTube garage and the guys that do videos. And you know, I know there's a lot of guys out there watching that can't make videos right now, but would like to. So that's what it's about. We'll see if we can put another coat of paint in this thing. Yeah, it looks like it flashed off. So I'll do that. I'm gonna set you up on the hood here. Spraying the roof. Anytime I'm doing a blend, personally, I try to put the base coat on a little wetter, and smoother you can get the base coat lay down on a blend panel, or where you're burning the blend in, the easier time you'll have, you know, getting it laid down. So just a little tip, I don't like burning stuff in. Told you that guys before. So today we're just going to use some clear, and we'll over reduce the clear with some 870 reducer, and we'll burn it with the 870, melt it, make the edge flow down however you want to, you know, word it. A lot of guys get confused by the term melt. I don't think it really melts. I think you're just you know, basically reducing the clear out so thin that it's laying flatter on the panel. That's why a burn-in always comes back. It's just laying there, you know. You're not making your blend on a sanded surface. So not recommended at all. So yeah, saw a couple videos from HBR, man. Sorry about that hood. And that's how it is, man. You know. Seems like when you work for Soda Pop, those people are more picky, you know. Obviously, they had a lift at their house. They put that car on and lifted it up. But you'll get through it. You always do. So, Matt and Angel and them, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing that thing with the headers on it running. And, yeah. Yep, so that's about it. Saw Tommy's video this morning. Cool stuff. a whole lot going on, guys. Sort of a holiday. All the banks are closed. It's sort of laid back today. Got all the aches and pains. I think the weather's definitely going to change. We're going to do this car and call it a day. A burn-in job. And go see if we can work on the Beetle a little bit today. And I got to get my Sharks. They have to be done by this week. It's picking them up Thursday. That's where we're at on those. Had to re-bondo them and had to re-prime them today. Get all the bondo knocked down. And that'll be the last prime. And that's going to be all I can do for those. So yep. So maybe I should turn this off and I'll turn it back on when I go ahead and put the clear on there. And because if I don't, this will be forever to download, upload. Seth, I don't know if you got my email. I emailed you the price on that tenable bed liner. And if you need some of that, let me know. I'll ship it out to you. Yeah, they do have it tenable. Should have had Andrea drop you an email, or an email on, with a price quote and all that good stuff. So, and I can tint it right at the house for you. And you just give me your paint code, and I can tint it, cap it back up, shake it, and send it to you. So when you tint that, it's not going to be the exact same color of the truck. It'll just be, you know, the same shade basically. So look at a couple that are tinted, you know, and see if that's really what you want. And I've heard good reviews on the Rapture liner. A lot of guys use it online. That's why I tried it, and they say it holds up real well. So that's where we're at on the Rapture liner. And they make it in black and they make it in a tenable. So yes, they do have a tenable. I got a lot of emails over the weekend, probably close to 100. So trying to answer them all. Well, I'll answer all of them for sure. And I'll get back with every one of you guys, but it'll take a little while. So the shirt thing's a big hit. You know, everybody wants to get a shirt. I think we got like 100 of them pre-sold. So you know, as soon as we get those things made, man, we're gonna be getting them out to you guys. And that's where we're at on that. We're getting the different prices in that. And you know, long sleeve, short sleeve. I thought the long sleeves would be a good idea. Andrea didn't think so, but there's just too many of you guys that live up north. So that's where we're at on that. And yeah, so let me go take a look at this. Well, it's pretty dry. I think it's pretty covered, so we'll go ahead and make some clear up and just I'll go ahead and keep this rolling 18 minutes and I'll throw down some clear and show you how I burn this stuff in. Let me get the gun real quick, clean it out. Oh yeah, I want to show this to Matt. Check that out, Matt. I know you like stuff like that. So, yeah, look at that. That's my primer from last week. So, looks pretty cool. Got the funnel in it there. Thought I'd show you guys too the paint. This is pretty impressive if you're a painter. This is clear in the bottom of this cup with lacquer thinner on the top of it, and the clear catalyzed through the lacquer thinner. Separated the clear from the lacquer thinner, and it actually is hard down there. Can't get it out of there, but it's in there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Usually it won't kick if there's lacquer on top of it. Lacquer thinner here. Move over fluids. Empty my gallon can here. I don't know if you guys can see or not. Can you see? Let me move you over here. So we're gonna make 30 clear up. That's what we're gonna use for this blend job. As I get done cleaning this gun, I just refill. We're going to go with the Sokola for the blend. We're going to use the 6 hardener and the 30 clear. A little accelerate tar. Alrighty, so we'll put it up here. This is a 4-to-1 clear. It's a spot panel clear that you can tailor the hardeners in to pretty much paint it all over with it if you want. I find it to be a really good clear all over everything. So we're going to put a cap full accelerator in this, turn it into some rocket fuel. So let's go paint this thing, finish it up. Keep my hands pretty. I got to smoke I got a venison ham that we're gonna smoke. Never smoked any deer meat before, so it's gonna be a new adventure for me. I know I always tell you guys to strain the clear, but I don't have a strainer today, so we're not gonna strain the clear. I'm gonna pour it right in. Nothing bad happens. Okay, guys. Let me get my mask on, wherever that's at. Just be out here. Alright, I'll try to put this on this door so you can get the technique. We don't want to put as much clear on towards the edge or we're going to be burning our clear in. So we're going to concentrate on the painted area, and as we get towards where we're going to make our blend or our burn, we're going to taper back on the materials. Alrighty, shaky cam. Okay, so we'll give that a second. Trying to keep the camera out of the overspray. Seem to have it working good again, so I don't want to get it too messed up. I found out that if I keep too many videos on there, it sort of messes my camera up. So I went in and cleaned the hard drive off, and it seems to be working better now. But yeah, it's actually a hard drive camera. There's no chip in it, so. So yeah, we'll let that dry for a second, and we'll go back out there and finish this up. This is going to be a long one, boys. Yep. So emailed with Pisser a little bit. That was cool. Gonna send him some Matrix stuff and see if we can get him to try some Matrix. Sean's a good guy, man. I like watching his videos. It's a hard way to make your money, man. I can tell you that. And some guys might think that his channel's a little, you know, not what they're into, but you know, he's feeding 4 or 5 kids doing that. So kudos to him. That's what it's all about, isn't it? You know, end of the week. But Pisser does some cool shit. I don't have to tell you guys to check out his channel. Most of you guys watch it. So that'll be cool. See him use some stuff. And, I think Pisser would be dangerous if he had a real paint gun. I'm sure he's used one before, but him and Fred are definitely the Harbor Freight Kings, I would say. You know, just Hagen and Pisser. Fred can hang right there with the best of anybody, you know, with that Harbor Freight gun. So it's not all the gun. The gun has a lot to do with it, and I think when we watch Fred over there at Just Hog and lay that clear out with that Harbor Freight gun, you got to consider the experience that he's had. He didn't just pick that gun up yesterday and start laying clear out like that. I mean, that's something he's been doing for a while, and he's probably been around guys that have, you know, done some killer paint jobs that he's learned some tricks from. So you guys that watch that video, you know, run out to Harbor Freight and think that you're going to get those results. You might, I don't know. It's another good channel. Really like that long video that Fred put up. I enjoy the long ones. I watch them personally. I find them interesting. Anytime you can take a glimpse into somebody's life, Fred's a pretty interesting guy. I'm always interested to see guys that have raised kids and you know, made it through it. I'm going through that right now, and it's like I got a lot of respect for somebody that's got their kid to the ripe age of 18. You know, it's not an easy task. So it's probably more impressive to me than, you know, him painting those panels is you know, when he flips through those pictures and you see the things that he's done in the past. So sort of cool. So let's see how this clear is looking. See if it's kicked yet. Oh yeah, it looks like it's kicked to me. So we're gonna throw one more coat down and then we'll be burning it in, as they say. That's how fast that clear is, guys. I mean, we just sprayed that. We've been talking in there, but there you go, Tommy. The 30 clear is that quick. You know, it's not stringing, it's not doing nothing, it's dry. So let's we're gonna throw one more coat on there, and then we're gonna do the reducer burn. Let me grab the gun. Alright, so I don't have any blending agent, and they do make such a thing, not to be confused with color blender. They actually make clear blender. I'll show you how to make your own. So watch the cup over there. Taking the excess clear from the gun, put a little bit of clear in there. Dump the rest out. That was it. We just went about 1-to-1 with the clear and the reducer. Over reduced it. Now we're gonna burn our edge down. Melt the edge down, whatever you want to call it. You can see the dull spot around the repair area there. I'm gonna try to make that disappear. happen. You can see the blend disappeared on that one. Okay. So that's how you don't paint a car right there. Yeah. That's all I can tell you. There you go. It looks beautiful now. 6 months from now, we'll be hating ourselves. And, you can see the shine is fine. Everything looks good. This just takes a dump on you, man. It's just not worth doing this. But when they want it, you got to give it to them. So that's the process. That's how you blend a spot out. Won't be buffing this. It'll dry just shiny, just like we just looked at it. See if I can get up here without killing myself. There's the roof. You know, it is what it is. They get what they want. All right, guys. Glad I could show you how to do that little shortcut. I don't recommend it, but if you have to, that's how the process works.